For the sign of Aries, hello and welcome to my channel. So, Aries, there's an interesting energy that I am getting for you guys coming up towards the end of June. It might go into July because the time is fluid and the energy, it shifts. But I'm picking up that you might start to feel a little bit maybe mistreated by someone, or like they're not treating you fairly, and it just doesn't feel good. It feels like you're just maybe being mistreated, left out in the cold. But let's get into the reading so we can take a look and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. So we got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands for the present time, end of June, last week of June. So Seven of Swords, it points to someone who could be behaving with less than ethical intentions. It sometimes means prying into someone's life where you don't belong, and if you sense that someone is spying on you, then you're probably right. And if you're tempted to dig through someone else's life, unless it's that of your minor child who has given you cause for concern, then you might want to resist the impulse. Because we know everyone deserves privacy. Now this Seven of Swords is paired with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, you see how this man, he's walking forward and he has these wands in his hand. But he's walking forward, but he's actually about to fall backwards. So that's not a good look. That's not a good thing. You could feel like you're carrying a heavy burden. Now, you may want to look hard at this and see if there's ways that you might lighten your load, either literally or figuratively. Because if you look carefully, you might just find that half of the burden you're carrying, it actually belongs to someone else. So it's important for you to pace yourself now and try not to take on too much. So basically, for the present time, this Seven of Swords and Ten of Wands, that's what that is. There's a difficult situation that's coming up here with the Ten of Wands. Maybe a difficult time in a relationship or just a difficult situation. And it's with the Seven of Swords, so I don't know if this is you, Aries, who could have maybe some trust issues, and you start to stalk someone, start to pry in on someone else's life, or you could start to use manipulation games, strategy, or someone could be doing this to you. And picking up, it's because of some trust issues. So someone could be watching you when you're not aware of it. And it looks like it could be a difficult situation. But let's clarify these two cards by taking a look at the rest of the reading, and then we'll get more clarity on what's going on with this stalking and difficult situation. So we move on over for now and take a look at the person you're dealing with, how they see you. Now, Aries, your person, they see you like this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, it's an interesting energy. It's very fearless and brave. Very much so. And the Knight of Wands is known as the Aries, actually. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very confident. So your person, they could see you as having a lot of in and out energy, though. Yeah, Knight of Wands, it's showing a great time for travel if you can manage to get away. You'll be feeling charged up, having a lot of energy, ready to get things done. Your confidence is increasing, which should help towards any goals that you have. Now this Knight, it's often a message bearer. Comes with message or messages. And they're likely positive. Your projects, if you have any, they're probably more successful than you would have ever expected or predicted. So you have a lot of reasons to feel pride. And once again, this is one of the ways your person sees you. And they also see you like the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, I like this card because it's about a return on investments. It can be literal, such as a bank account returning money to you, or figuratively, such as investments of time, effort, and energy that you put into a relationship. It's about reaping what you have sown. And this is positive. So you'll be feeling more secure than you have in a while. Things will be moving along. You'll be feeling hopeful about the future with a good cause. But you may have to decide whether to put your energy into things, people, situations that you're already involved with, or whether to spend time and energy to bring more into your life. So they also see you like the Seven of Pentacles, Aries, like you really want to make this connection work. You want it to grow. Yeah, if you could see the picture of the Seven of Pentacles, see the lady, she's watering this plant. And she is taking really good care of it. It looks like it could be about maybe 8 feet tall. And the leaves are very green. Like somebody really loves this plant. Because they've been taking good care of it. And she's getting a return on the time invested into it. Because it's growing. So she really wanted this plant to grow, so she nurtures it every day. And that's how they see you, like the Seven of Pentacles, wanting this connection to really, really work. And because the Knight of Wands here, I'm picking up that your person is feeling that, I don't know, with the Knight of Wands, it's a player energy here. Could be. Or you got something to say, they think you want to reach out. Yeah, Knight of Wands is about messages. It's about a in and out type of energy. There could be a few storylines here for how they see you. They do know that you wanted this connection to work. But this Knight of Wands, now are they seeing you like a player, Aries, or do they see that you just come and you go? Or you're just in and out? So we got to get more clarity on this. For now, we'll move on over and take a look at how you see them. So you see them like the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. Now the King of Swords, this is known as the narcissist. I guess everybody has been hearing that word lately. I think it's a popular word online these days. Maybe it's because of the terror community has put that word out there a lot. I don't know. But this is what this card is known as. So it looks like you see your person very powerful, opinionated, forceful. Yeah, he will often, but not always, have hair on the darker end of the spectrum. It could go either way. You may be tempted to think only about how things affect you personally, especially if this card is not representing an actual person in your life. So you might want to consider the feelings of others before you act. This King of Swords is, like I said, it's a very, very forceful energy. You may not be able to get this person to change his mind or to do what you want. So you may need to change something major about your behavior, thoughts, and or expectations, but you might not want to overextend your reach. So you see them as being very strong, forceful, opinionated. It's probably hard to get them to do what you want. It's saying you best deal with this type of energy by drawing on your feminine side. Yeah, but don't put up with being mistreated. Because this person is stereotypically manly, and they will overstep their bounds. Yes, they will. So that's how you see your person. Now you also see them like the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about nostalgia, looking back on how things used to be. It can be, but not always connected with children or childhood. It's important not to spend too much time and effort thinking about the good old days, though, because we all have happy memories to reflect on from time to time. And if we start to think that the best of the years have gone by, if we start thinking that, then it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you could see this person like the Six of Cups also. Maybe there's a lot of happy memories with this person. You feel very familiar to them, they to you. You could see this connection needing to refocus towards the future. You could see this person as someone from your past. Is that what this person is? Someone from your past? Because the Six of Cups, it's about possibly, it could signify the reappearance of an old lover. So this could be someone that wants to come back toward you, or someone that wants back in, someone from the past. So there's a few storylines here, but if this is a past person or someone that you're dealing with, or maybe someone new, they still have this King of Swords type of energy. So you might have to decide, is this what you really want? Yeah, a lot of people are not really crazy about a narcissist. So let's take a look at why it's happening. So we got this Five of Swords. You see that man running around with two swords in his hand? That's a Five of Swords. This person is angry. They're not happy. They got two swords in their hand, and then there's three more swords right at their feet. This person will pick it up and use it. They will pick up the other swords and use those too. The Five of Swords. It's about having mixed feelings, maybe about life or maybe some people. Mixed feelings about a few people in particular. Don't ignore these feelings, but don't feel like you have to speak every word you're thinking and feeling either, because it could ruin the things that you want the most, such as close, intimate relationships with your friends, lovers. So it's about thinking several times before you really let someone have it. It's about picking your battles with this Five of Swords showing up here. So someone, you or your person, Aries, is very upset. Somebody's mad. Conflict is near. Now it's paired with this Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. It points to a time when life could be feeling less insecure, but the important thing to remember is that there's help available when we need it. Could be from forces seen and forces unseen. You may feel alone, but you have the capacity to change that if you just reach out. So you might start to feel like you're being left out in the cold, as though everyone has everything in the world and you're the only one who's suffering. Just realize this is really not the case. So do the best you can with what you have, but remember, the wise thing to do is, if you need help, to go out and ask for it. That's the Five of Pentacles, that card that's below why happening. So you or your person, Aries, with this Five of Pentacles, it's showing that you could feel that someone is not treating you the way they should. It's not a happy indicator when it comes to love questions. You might need to stop fantasizing about this person completely. Yeah, they don't make you feel really good. So let's recap the reading so that we can get the complete picture. So Aries, your person, they see you as having some in and out type of energy. Whether it's you're here today and gone tomorrow. And, but they do know that you want to work on this connection. You want it to grow. And you see them as being forceful, opinionated. You see them as being like a narcissist. Arrogant, pushy, overstep their bounds. This could be a past person coming toward you, or the person that you're dealing with. And this person, they're upset. They're not happy. The person is angry because it looks like they got trust issues with the Seven of Swords showing up here for this stalker energy. They got trust issues, and then they feel that you're in and out, so that really puts them at a point where they don't know if they probably feel like they don't know what you're doing all the time, and they want to know because they watch you. Yeah, you got the Seven of Swords here. They watch you because you're the type that you might just have a lot of energy, and you can't sit at home all the time. So they think you're a player. They think you could be playing them, so they're starting to watch you a lot with this stalker card right here. And this connection is starting to feel like a burden to you because of the type of energy that this person has. It's starting to feel like a heavy load, and they make you feel left out in the cold. Sometimes they might mistreat you. Yeah. But they're angry, or you could be angry at them. By picking up, they're probably angry at you because of the type of energy you got. It's kind of clashing with their energy. They're forceful and probably controlling. And then here you are, you got the in and out type of energy, and it's making them think that maybe you got somebody else on the side because you can't sit still. So they watch you. They keep tabs on you. Yeah. And then they make you feel bad. And the connections start to feel like a burden.